Good morning, and welcome to Changing the World with God and with Good. Well, for about 5 or 10 minutes, I get to share with you God and His simple truths for humanity without religious bias, ethnic bias, national bias, gender bias, or political bias. And on this Monday morning, I just want to share with you for a few minutes from the topic No Dirt, No Flowers. No dirt, no flowers. And I want to share this particular message today because there's somebody out there that I'm talking to that's experiencing some dirt in your life. I mean, you're feeling like, things are not going the way that you had anticipated them to go. It feels like trouble is on every side, and it just feels like everything is going wrong, like you're doing something wrong. I mean, it's just uncomfortable, and you can't seem to shake yourself from the dirt that seems to be surrounding you. I mean, life is uncomfortable, and it may even feel as if God is punishing you. I mean, you're asking yourself, and I can hear you because I've asked myself this on occasions when I've gone through my dirt, and trust me, I'm still going through difficult situations, but you feel as if you're doing something wrong, and you're wondering, and you're asking yourself, and you're asking God, what am I doing wrong? I mean, and God, whatever it is, will you just please forgive me so that this trouble that I'm dealing with, the chaos that's in my life, the problems that I'm going through, the stress that is causing will somehow dissipate. I mean, you feel like it's just not going right, and you're wondering, what did I do? What did I do so bad? What did I do wrong to cause this situation that I'm going through? And I mean, you're wondering, you're trying to figure it out, and I mean, it seems as if you're doing everything imaginable in your home to create harmony and synergy in your home, among your family, with your spouse, or with your significant other. And it just seems like you're stuck in the mud. Like the more you try to take a step, it seems like the more you find yourself sinking in quicksand. I mean, the communication is strained. The intimacy is strained. I mean, you're fussing over the kids and over finances. I mean, it seems like there's just trouble on every hand, almost as if hell has broken loose in your home. And you're wondering why. But I come to tell you, beloved, this morning, that there's no flowers unless there's some dirt. There must be some dirt in order for there to be flowers. I mean, somebody this morning, yes, you experiencing dirt on your job. And I mean, it seems as if the more you give, the more they expect. The earlier you come in and the later you stay at work, the more your effort seems to be going unnoticed. The more they seem to not even appreciate what you do for them. And I can understand. I feel your spirit. I feel your pain. I feel your anguish. And I know you're ready to abandon that dirt road that you're on. I mean, you're ready to trade the dirt road in for a paved, concrete, cement street that you don't have to go over the bumps. You don't have to deal with the rocks that may be on the road. It's just smooth sailing. I know that many of you are ready to trade in that dirt road. But again, beloved, I come to tell you that flowers don't grow on concrete. Flowers don't grow on paved roads. It takes dirt for flowers to grow. And I'm just here to tell you, somebody this morning, that you're only going through the dirt because God is making you into a beautiful flower. And again, I know, I don't want to minimize what you're going through and make it as if it's not painful, as if it's not difficult. I understand what you're going through because, beloved, again, let me assure you that I've gone through my dirt seemingly. Like it's been about 15 years right about now. And I've lost this, I've lost that. I've had brain surgeries. I've had to deal with jobs that decided that they weren't going to hire me because of background issues. I've had all sorts of things imaginable. I've lost homes, I've lost cars, I've lost significant others. So I understand what it feels like when it feels like your life is just in the dirt. I understand what you go through, beloved. I know what it's like when it feels like you've hit a dirt patch in your life. I mean, you've got trouble on every side. I mean, there's problems with your spouse or significant others. There's problems with your parents. There's problems with the kids. There are financial problems. There are health problems. I mean, there are problems on the job. I mean, everywhere you turn, it seems as if some type of problem is waiting on you. I mean, you've got problems with your friends, and even those so-called friends that call themselves your friend. I mean, beloved, I understand what you go through, but I'm here to tell you this morning that now is not the time to uproot that seed that's going through the process in becoming a beautiful flower that God has planted. Now is not the time to become fixated on what you're currently going through. But now is the time to focus on what you are becoming. And you are becoming a beautiful flower. I'm here to tell you, beloved, that what you're now going through will not even begin to compare with what you are becoming. I'm saying hold on and go through the process, beloved, because God is just strengthening you so that whatever comes against you, and you got to know, beloved, that the storms are going to come. The wind is going to come knocking, and it's going to come to knock you down. But you're going through the dirt because God is strengthening your root system. He's making sure that you're able to withstand whatever comes against you. Beloved, I'm here to tell you that now is the time to see that dirt only as ministry in preparing you for that person that God is going to send your way who will need to hear what you've gone through so that they know that just as you've gone through, that they're able to go through. They're coming. I'm here to tell you, beloved, God ain't taking you through this just for your own sake, but He's taking you through this because there's a motto that says each one teach one. And as God takes us through things, He expects us to use it as ministry to teach someone else. Beloved, now is not the time to give up. Now is the time to realize that you are becoming something that shall reign its beauty all throughout the earth. God has taken you through the dirt, beloved, so that you could become a flower. So again, you got to realize, and you got to be able to tell yourself that I'm just going through the process in becoming a beautiful flower. And yes, I realize that where there's no dirt, there can be no flower. But where there is flower, that just means that a seed has gone through some dirt to become that beautiful flower. And you got to tell yourself, yes, I'm going through my flower. I'm going through my process in becoming a flower. And yes, it may not be comfortable, but I've got to know that God won't put more on me than I can bear. I know that where much is given, much is required. I know that He didn't bring me this far to leave me. Yes, I know that it takes some dirt for a flower to become a flower. I love you, beloved. I thank you for tuning in. Oh, and before I get out of here, let me say again to you that I need your help. I need you to join me. I need you to join me in body. I need you to join your talents. I need you to pray that God will continue to move so that His ministry shall become a worldwide ministry that speaks truth in all the cracks and the crevices around this globe. I need you to donate your time. I need you to donate your talents. I need you to donate your money, beloved, because there are some things that, just as you donate to your church, to your ministries on your days that you attend worship service. Well, I need you to consider the work that God has birthed, not only for a particular neighborhood, not only for a particular city, not only for a particular state, not only as it deals with spiritual matters, but we've got to develop a body. I talked a couple of days ago about a united body. We've got to develop a body that incorporates, whether they're actors, we've got to incorporate musicians, we've got to incorporate attorneys, we've got to incorporate teachers. We've got to be able to serve not only humanity's spiritual needs, but we've got to be able to serve humanity's emotional and physical needs. And in order to be able to do that, we've got to be able to put people in place, put programs and ministries in place so that we can be able to be God's hands in the earth, that we can be his ears in the earth, that we can be his eyes in the earth, that we can exude and exemplify his heart in the earth. I need your help. I need your donations. We need money. So if you find it in your heart, whether it's $1 or whether it's $100, whether it's $1,000, whether it's $50 or $5, I need you to contribute. Give, and it'll be given back to you. And again, I'm not promising you, unexpected checks in the mail. I'm not going to play those games with you. What I will say is that God sees your heart. He knows you. He knows your ability to contribute to, not for my glory, not for my ministry. It's for God's work. So again, I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to come into your homes and into your lives, sharing with you what God has placed in my heart to give to you. I'm like Jesus. These words that I speak are not my own, but the words of him that sent me. And I come now to you saying, thank you for the opportunity to allow me to share with you what God has given me to share with you. And until next time, I love you and goodbye.